Welcome to Eye on Gainesville. I'm Katil Feltz. I'm here today at Challenge Child and Friends. Most parents who pass through the doors here are searching for hope and help. Hope that their children will be able to live and develop to their fullest potential, and help for dealing with the daily needs of some very special children. If you ask the staff what they do, here's what they'll tell you. They help infants and young children with developmental delays, disabilities, and at-risk characteristics. And they help their families, too, successfully adapt and grow into a richer and more fruitful home, school, and community life. My name is Katil. What is your name?
Cannon.
Cannon
Forrest Avenger.
Okay. All right, Cannon. And what is your name?
Now you try to force me.
Okay, so your name is Nigel.
Yeah.
And how old are you guys?
4.
You're both 4 years old. Are you in the class together?
Yeah.
Tell me what you like about your teacher, Cannon. Is she a good teacher?
Yeah.
Does she let you have fun?
Yeah, and I guess one more green dot to go to the treasure box.
Oh, one more green dot and you go to the treasure box.
I have Power Rangers toy.
You do?
Yeah.
You have a Power Rangers toy. Let's talk about some of the big toys that are in this room. What is this behind me?
A big ball.
It is a big ball. And Nigel, can you tell me what some of these colors are?
Green, blue, purple, orange, yellow, green.
What do you like most about coming to school here, Cannon?
I like playing hopscotch.
You like playing hopscotch? Do you play that out on the playground?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, hey, it was great to talk to you guys this morning. What are you going to do when you leave here?
I don't know.
You're going to go outside and play some?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Casey. Casey, tell me about what you do in the motor room.
I play basketball.
You play basketball in the motor room. And Mackenzie, what do you do in the motor room?
Ride bikes.
You ride bikes. And what color is your bike?
I like pink and yellow and purple.
Okay, pink. And what color do you like? Casey, what color do you like? You must like pink and brown because you have on a pretty pink and brown dress.
Blue.
You like blue. Okay. All right, great. Well, it was great to talk to you this morning. So can we come back again? Okay, thank you.
We chose Challenge Child and Friends for a variety of reasons. We chose it because we liked the idea of having Caroline know what other children were like, people that were different than her, so that when she grows up she's not afraid of other people and she understands people are different from each other. We also chose it because they really seem to care about her. Everybody here knows her name. Everybody here really seems to care about her. When we come in the door, they smile and welcome her. And we also chose it because of the educational factor. Every day she has a lesson plan, and then she has goals for her to achieve by the end of the year, and we really like the idea that even at 16 months old, they've got a plan for her and what she's going to be learning this year. We've been very pleased with Challenge Child and Friends.
When we came here back in March of last year, we were very pleased with how they treated her. They just took her in like she was one of their own. They just love on her, and they just treat her just tremendously. And she is 2 years old, and she has a rare chromosomal deletion. She's the only one in the United States with this exact chromosome deletion. Being here at Challenge Child is just great. We really love the staff here and just love how they treat Kobe, and Kobe loves it. She comes home every day and just smiles. She smiles all day, and she just loves being a part of them. Here at school, she is able to do pretty much any other thing that the kids can do with assistance from teachers. If the kids go out and swing, she's going to go out and they got special swings for her. If they play with toys, she plays with toys. They treat all kids here the same.
Jonathan, I'm so pleased with him because he comes home every day with a smile. He loves music, he loves reading, and he loves outside time when he goes out and play and gets all that energy out.
We brought Joseph here to Challenge Child when right after he turned 3. The program that he had been in ended, and we were seeking out a facility where he could stay during the days and get an education and the support he needed as a Down's syndrome child. And what we found here was the staff was so supportive. We did a walkthrough, just felt comfortable from the very beginning. What we really liked about it was the therapies that he receives. He needs physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. That's his real struggle. But it's all done right here on site. We don't have to drive all over Northeast Georgia to have that done. That's a real help. We were older parents. I was 45. My husband was in his late 40s. That we were going to have a child. It was very scary. We knew that Down syndrome was a real possibility for us, but Challenge Child helped us be more comfortable with his diagnosis. We weren't as afraid when we could see that he got the support here. He could advance. He could be all that he was created to be and not have to, you know, it wasn't a fearful thing anymore. We could see that he could really achieve so much that we were afraid he might not ever do. But with the, you know, with the therapies that he gets and the teachers, they're great. They just really pull that out of him. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful to see what he's accomplished since he's been here. You know, every day's a victory.
Challenge Child and Friends Incorporated is currently the only center-based treatment program in Northeast Georgia where children can enroll at ages 6 weeks to 6 years. Joining me now to share more of this very special school with us is Lee Highsmith. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, Catil. We're so glad you're at the center. We're glad to show off our facility.
You know, Lee, when I walk up and down the halls or I look out on the program, this looks like any other early education center. And then I come into this room and it doesn't. So tell me where we are.
This room is amazing. We are in the OT-PT room, and OT stands for Occupational Therapy, PT stands for Physical Therapy, and at Challenge Child and Friends we actually offer 3 types of therapy: physical, occupational, and speech therapy. But in this room, therapists, and we have 13 therapists at the center right now offering those different types of therapy. They come here and they work with the children, but therapy doesn't just take place in this room. It also takes place all over the center. You'll see therapy going on in the halls and in the classrooms, out in the playground, everywhere.
And I think that probably one of the favorites here has got to be Dr. Luke. I saw him across the hallway.
Pet therapy. We are so blessed in this community with wonderful volunteers, and Dr. Luke is one of our volunteers along with his master. And Dr. Luke is a dog who comes and does pet therapy with our kids, and it's such a soothing experience for kids to be around animals.
Now take us back to the beginning of CCAF. And tell us how this all started.
Challenge Child and Friends, we are getting ready to start our 25th anniversary. What happened is about 25 years ago, a little boy who was 2 was hit by a car in front of his house. And as he was coming out of his coma and beginning to work with a therapist, they realized that what he really needed was to be in school and to be around other children. So Gene Willers, who is our founder, went to First Baptist Church on Green Street and asked for one room. And from that one room, we grew to the center you see today with 13 classrooms, and we served over 250 kids last year. So we've had tremendous growth. And the really cool part is that the little boy is now a man, Randy Owens, and he serves on our board of directors.
Well, certainly we've all heard Randy's story here in the community. And Jean is still a volunteer, I understand.
Actually, Jean is still on staff with us, and she serves as the liaison between the therapist and the classroom teachers.
So the story continues, doesn't it?
The story continues, and Jean's grandchildren are now here as students.
When I was coming in this morning, I noticed the buses from the city school system and the county school system. Tell me about your relationship with the local school systems.
Federal law mandates that once a child turns 3, if they have a disability, then they must be served by the public school system in the district in which they reside. And it's up to the school system to decide what is the best placement for the child. If the school system decides that Challenge Child and Friends is the best environment for the child to receive services, then the school system will actually place them here at Challenge Child and Friends.